Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. Saturday morning football live on Under the Lights. Kinder Yellow Jackets, Welsh Greyhounds. Hit the like, hit the share. We're moments away from some big time football rivalry brewing right in front of us, Mr. Swallow. Two teams that don't really like each other. The one wants to get the better of the other and have those bragging rights for the season.
You're right.
Gary, a lot of excitement's in the air. Give me your thoughts. First time here. What's the mindset right now on a Saturday morning?
First time here. Yes, great to be here. Excited. Man, Saturday morning high school football. Can't ask for better than that.
Gary, let's check on those game day temperatures at this time.
Let's do it.
76 degrees, overcast, no chance of rain, ladies and gentlemen. No umbrellas needed today.
Got a little bit of wind, though. We might have to watch ourselves, on this press box. We might get a little gust and knock us off a little bit. But, man, exciting, good football weather. Can't wait to see this game start. And, it's going to be an exciting ball game between two rivals. Man, can't wait to get this going.
On the call today, Jordan Taylor doing play-by-play, color commentary, Gary Swallow, and your producer today, Mr. Jake McCoy. And then Gary.
Yes, sir.
Keys to victory, they're on your screen. You got to control the line of scrimmage.
Most definitely. We were talking about that yesterday, control the line of scrimmage. That's where it's going to be won or lost. Mistake-free football, got to stay clean and just, got to control it.
Number 2, win the turnover battle. We saw it Thursday night. You win the turnover battle, you got a shot to win this ball game.
Most definitely, most definitely. Like I said, if you can keep the ball and not give it away, you got a chance to take this game to the house.
Number 3 for us, win the time of possession. Number 4, you got to limit the penalties today. And when they got them 50-50 balls, you got to go get it.
Well, most definitely. We saw a few games so far this week. Penalties were very key in the deciding the outcome of the game. And like I said, you just got to control that, keep your head, and just make it come all together for you.
Last 2 special teams could win this one, and also the number 7, the emotions of the rivalry. You have to keep your head in it. Got to stay cool. No bad penalties, my friend.
Right. We saw that, especially last night. We saw a couple of penalties that cost the team. So, man, you just can't do that. I know it's a rivalry and there's a lot of emotion in there, but you just cannot lose your head.
Checking those game day uniforms. Welsh wearing black on black. Kinder white on black. Here comes the Yellow Jackets. And across the field, here comes the Welsh Greyhounds.
Okay.
Buckle in, ladies and gentlemen. You're in for a treat. I know you just got done watching College Game Day. Put the Michigan-Texas game on the TV. Crank us up on your cell phones, and let's get ready to rumble here at Greyhound Stadium.
Yes, sir, Jordy. Beautiful stadium. The field's in excellent condition considering all the weather that we've had. I can't wait to see this game start.
Return it to Jake at this time. Jake, your thoughts on this rivalry?
Yeah, man, I'll tell you.
It's anytime these two meet, it's always a dogfight, whether it's here in Welsh or at Kinder. It don't matter if it's a Friday night, Thursday night, Saturday morning. These two do not like each other, and Kinder won this game last year, I think 46-28. So Welsh is looking for a little bit of vengeance here. I personally had the chance to watch Welsh last week in the Sulphur Jamboree. They look excellent as they shut out St. Louis 26-0, which was pretty crazy to see. But Welsh has a lot of firepower, a lot of weapons. Javon Bigno at quarterback. He looks like Jaden Daniels out there. And as for Kinder, you got some really good athletes as well. So this is going to be a really good one. Got the coin toss.
Let's check on those captains at this time. For the Greyhounds, number 4, Cameron Booley. Number 54, Gavin Dugas. And number 20, Ethan Beard. The Yellow Jackets, number 16, Joey Lovejoy. Trying to get those other 2 numbers. Maybe Mr. Nash can help me out here. Number 26, Kyle LaCour. And that looks like 34, if I'm not mistaken. Number 34, Will Fontenot. Great to see him out there for the coin toss. Yeah. Let us know in the chats if the wind's too bad.
We'll do our best, guys, but unfortunately, where we're at, the wind is going to hit us.
So it looks like the Greyhounds have won the toss.
And they're going to
And they have deferred to the second half. We will see this Yellow Jacket offense on the field first. Excitement is building, but before then, we got to get ready for the national anthem. And Gary, you look across the field, we may not have a scoreboard here tonight.
Right.
So I take you over there to the scoreboard, and it's not on right now, so let's see if they can get that fixed before kickoff. Gary, final words.
Oh man, I'm just ready for a kickoff so we can get this game going, have a good day. I think it's going to be an exciting game, very competitive, and just going to have a great time.
Impact players on both sides to keep an eye out on. Number 1 for Welsh, Bagnode, and number on Kinder, we're going to go with number 10, Logan LaBeouf, number 11, Noah Romero. Enjoy the game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for choosing Under the Lights to bring you this one. Just run it and stop it as you see it.
Yeah.
We'll keep the scoreboard on our screen, but no scoreboard working
stadium.
here in the stadium. Little Saturday morning football coming at you in your living rooms. Grab your favorite beverage, grab the popcorn. Here we go. Boot meets ball, and this rivalry football game is underway. And before then, Gary, got a kick out of bounds. We'll see where they spot this football. It will be 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets, and we'll see this starting quarterback for the Yellow Jackets. And I believe it's number 2, Isaiah Thomas. So after the kick out of bounds, it's 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets from the 35-yard line. We'll have the timeout, scoreboard, and the score, everything on the screen for you so you can keep up with the game. Jake, check into the chat. Give us the offenses for both sides. What should we expect? What kind of systems they run?
Well, Coach Reed swapped to more of a spread offense in Kinder, which is something a lot of teams, small schools, Hamburg schools are swapping to, and then Welsh a little bit of the same. So you're going to see a lot of slinging the ball around and a lot of hard-nosed running of the football, which both schools do very well.
Okay, here we go. 1st and 10, referee blows it, we're ready to go. 0 goes in motion, he's gonna get a little pop pass here. Slips through a tackle, picks up a 1st down and more. What a way to start this one, Gary.
Oh yeah, you got perfect call, just that little pop pass. They got a hat on everybody on the end. He just went around the outside. Before the pursuit got him, he got a 1st down, so gained about 12 yards.
Gary, we saw a lot of defense last night. We might see a little offensive showdown here today.
I'm ready for that, man. With the defense that we saw last night, I'm ready for some good old-fashioned offense.
Thomas wasting the shotgun. There's a snap. Fakes the handoff to Romero, and the Greyhound defense there for a loss of 1.
Yeah, it looks like he got hit in the backfield. Loss of 1 on that play. They were waiting for it.
You check this wind, Gary. Right now, Kinder going towards this end zone where the wind is in their favor. In the 4th quarter, we'll see which offense is going towards the scoreboard away from the wind. Could be a factor later on.
You're right.
It's 2nd and 11. There's a snap. Looks, fires, got a man open. Pass is complete, and he's off 2. Gary may go down at the 5, off to the races.
Wow. He's about
Brandon Perkins moves this Kinder Yellow Jacket inside the red zone, down at the goal line at the 3-yard line.
Wow, Jordy. Got him right at the 4. I'm sorry.
Correction, 4-yard line, just like that. Yellow Jackets are on the move.
We talked about that speed last night. You know, whenever you finally get a chance to get in open space, that speed is awesome for you. Just nobody caught him. Luckily, they got at a good angle and caught him down at the 4.
Kinder shifts to strong side to the left. Handoff number 40, going to go untouched in the end zone. And the Yellow Jackets strike first here John Roberts goes untouched, 6-0. Boy, we should be in for a dandy.
Man, if this is any indication of what we're going to have today, this is going to be an exciting ball game. Hopefully a lot of offense. And no offense, Jordy, but I kind of like offense.
Yeah, we saw a 0-0 halftime score last night.
You're right.
Two good defenses going at it. Right now, it looks like Kinder set the tone of this game to start this one. How will Welsh respond?
Looks like the swinging gate.
Swinging gate. Let's see if they go for two. They
Yeah,
will. And dives for the end zone, and he's going to be short. 2-point conversion, no good. So we check on the game clock. Jake, where's it sit at?
10:57.
So 10:57 remaining in the first quarter. Your new score from Greyhound Stadium. Kinder 6, Greyhound 0. Welsh fixing to get the football, and we're fixing to see a sensational quarterback.
Most definitely, Jordy. Like I said, these two teams, they match out well. I can't wait to see what the Greyhounds are going to put on the field.
Keep on sharing, keep on liking, and I know it's Saturday morning. I know you're watching college football, but come enjoy the show between the Kinder Yellow Jackets and the Welsh Greyhounds.
Nothing like high school football, Jordy.
And we have not did many Saturday games in the past. Maybe this might be number 4, number 5, so grateful for the opportunity.
And, you know, can't never tell. This year we might see more.
And this game was originally scheduled for Thursday night. Bad weather came through the area. Had to push this one back, but we got dry surface. We got sunny skies, and we're ready to go. Boot meets ball, sky kick, fair catch, taken in around the 27-yard line, where the Greyhounds will set up shop, 1st and 10. Here we go, first look at Beckno.
Right, Jordy. And I'm going to tell you, Jordy, this is awesome as far as the field conditions. Considering all the rain that we had, this is pretty good. I know they've done a great job on this field. I haven't seen any slips or anything like that, so it's looking real good.
Jonathan Beckno waits on the snap here. Shift 17. Bennett off to his right. 2 receivers split out wide to the right, 1 to the left. And Bennett's going to get the carry here. And might have picked up 2 yards there. A lot of white jerseys around the football.
Yes, sir. That defense is swarming to the ball. You know, good power running, but you know they were there waiting for it. They kind of anticipated that.
Beckno, quarterback senior in the backfield. The running back, he's a true sophomore, Gary. Tight end shifts over to the right. Got somebody moving up front. Let's see who they call it on. 73 jumped into the neutral zone. The right guard moved. Let's see who gets the call here. Multiple flags on the field.
Correct. Offsides.
So jumping in the neutral zone costs that false start.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious. He jumped in the neutral zone. The offensive guy moved, and that's basically an offside penalty.
Gary, check this out over here on the side. Not many 2A programs have the opportunity to have 11 on offense, 11 on defense. So pretty cool to see Welsh Greyhounds have the numbers to pull this off.
That's right. You're right. He's still going.
Hey, second effort there. Gets some more yards close to the first down marker. 23 came in, looked like he had him.
Right.
That was Self, but he slipped off a tackle, makes this a 3rd down and 1.
Correct, Jordy.
Third and 1. A lot of cushion down here at the top and bottom. Here comes the blitz, Gary.
It looks like it.
Quarterback pull, and what a play there from the Kinder Yellow Jacket defender.
Number 6.
Number 6 comes home. Bryson England sent on the blitz, gets home, and the punting unit has to come out. And the Greyhounds offense stalls here. And Kinder fixing to get the football back. Back deep for the Yellow Jackets, number 11, Noah Romero.
Under 9 minutes, just under 9 minutes.
Game clock is under 9 minutes. Got to get a good snap here. It's low, but controlled, and see what type of roll we get here. And we'll be down close to the 40-yard line. Yellow Jackets up by 6, sets up shop, ready to go. Drive number 2, moments away. And then I could follow it here also on the phone, Gary, since the game clock is out in the stadium.
It just said the PA announcer just said 8:24 left on the.
I just adjusted. It's at 8:24.
Good deal, good deal. 8:24, 1st and 10, 6-0. Here comes the blitz from the Greyhounds. And number 2, dangerous runner here. Picked up about 2 yards before he was tripped up. Trying to go deep there. Got a man that was running free. I don't think he picked him up, though.
No, they had people all around him, Jordy. He kind of lost track of that guy going deep. If he'd have just threw it out there, there was nobody around him.
So going to be 2nd and about 8. Go back to that little shift a while ago where they did on the 2-point conversion, on the touchdown run. Referee blows it dead, says his knee was down. First time we see Logan LaBeouf carry the football here.
Yeah.
And he might have got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Right. Yeah, he said he lost his footing, knee went down, and continued to run, but the official was right on top of it. So it'll be 3rd down and 10, Jordy.
So he lost 2 yards, 3rd and 10, 40-yard line. Shotgun formation. Thomas waits on the snap, takes the handoff. Now he's going to tuck it and run, and ball's on the ground, Gary! And looked like a receiver might have jumped on it. And instead, the quarterback got his own fumble back. And just like that, 3 and out, Greyhound defense comes up with a stop, and they're going to get their offense back on the field.
Jordy, that was kind of scary if you're Kinder Yellow Jacket. It was one little crazy bounce away from, getting right into
great
the
field position.
Yeah.
Darian Pooh from number 2 back deep for the Greyhounds. A little rugby-style kick, and it's a beauty. The wind took that one. And this one, just what the doctor ordered. Inside the 10, can't ask for better from your special teams department there.
Not at all. It's going to be 1st and 10. From the 8-yard line.
And we'll see the adjustments that were made on the offensive side of the football for the Greyhound offense.
Right. Let's take a look at it and we'll see. Hopefully they'll get in a rhythm. That's basically what you've seen. You saw the first drive. Kinder was in a good rhythm the whole way down. That's what the Greyhounds got to need to do. Try to get in a good, smooth rhythm and get their offense working for them.
6:24 to get the PA announcer just announced. 1st and 10 Greyhounds going to start off with a pass complete there on the far sideline, but he's quickly tackled down. That was Begno finding number 19, Dane, I guess.
Gain of about 1. Be 2nd down and 9. Man, the defense is swarming, aren't they, Jordy? They're really pushing, getting towards the ball.
The question in the chat was, is this UTL's first day game?
No.
Yes. For Barry Beauchene last year in about 95-degree weather.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. Oh,
17 slipping off of tackles. And Noah Romero there coming from the safety position. And
gain of about 2.
We will have a hydration timeout, Gary. So our first hydration timeout of this contest will step away. 5:41 remaining. here in the first quarter. We'll check on one of our sponsors at this time. LaCour's Pest Control. Give them a call, Coach Mr. Josh LaCour at 337-884-7435. Our family working to protect yours. He wants to say good luck to the Kinder Yellow Jackets this season. Thank you for everything you do for Under the Lights, Mr. LaCour. Go out and support local LaCour's Pest Control today. Back from the hydration timeout. Gary, big 3rd down and 7 coming here. You don't want to give it right back to Kinder, knowing you got to punt into this wind. Going to set them up with good field position if you can't get a 1st down here.
Correct. You know, and you got the wind swirling and all, so it might affect the passing, passing downs. But I mean, man, they need something now.
Quarterback looks, going to throw a screen.
Inside.
Good catch there, but better defense.
Right.
And that Yellow Jacket defense does it again. Here comes the punting unit.
They're swarming to the football, Jordy. Oh, got a little. That wind is feeling good. But boy, it's blowing, huh?
Like late October football weather, Gary.
Right, you're right.
Gotta love it.
Romero back deep. Gary, you got your punter in the end zone here. You're going to need a good snap.
Most definitely.
And it is. And Romero might have a shot to return this in here.
Oh.
And he is upended
Inside
the 30. Hey, Gary, we talked about that wind being a factor.
Right.
It's going to set up Kinder with good field position.
It pushed that kick down real quick and picked it up. So field position so far has been in the on the side of the Kinder Yellow Jackets. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 29-yard line of the Greyhounds. The question is, can the Greyhounds defense rise to the occasion and keep Kinder from driving and scoring?
Perkins goes in motion. Thomas calls for the snap, gives it to LaBeouf. And LaBeouf, as tough as they get, take it down around the 24-yard line.
PA announcer just said 4:40 on the clock and counting.
Thank you, Jake.
And we have a lineman slow to get up for the Yellow Jackets, but it looks like he's good to go to stay in.
Yeah.
Number 7 on the Welsh, slow to get off the field. They're going to have to
look at him.
They're going to have to take him off, get somebody else in here. Number 7, Javen Broussard, the injured.
Yeah, it looks like he's limping a little bit. Looks like his
Greyhound here.
His left leg injury.
And that could be a situation where somebody rolls up on somebody.
Correct.
So hopefully nothing serious. 2nd down, pass complete to number 7. Good spin move there.
Another one.
Fighting for yardage. Pass was complete to John Luke Bentley. Has close to the sticks here. We'll see where they mark this one. Might be a yard short, right?
Looks like he's going to be a little short, Jordy.
Not sure. I did not see what they had in pregame wise from the kicker of his distance, but with this win, do you trot him out here, or is it 4th down territory the rest of the way?
I don't know, Jordy, but I tell you what, if you get that kick up in the atmosphere, I tell you what, it's going to travel. Inside
handoff to Roberts.
Looks like he got it.
Going to be close to the sticks, waiting on the signal. The referee blows it dead, and it says officials timeout on the field. Is this going to be a measurement?
Looks like they're going to probably measure it. I'm not sure.
Taking a look at it. Put the football down, look across the field. What do we have? The signal is 1st down, Yellow Jackets. So we'll be on the right hash. 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets from the 19-yard line. Just entered inside the red zone. And we got whistles. I think Welsh wants to get a timeout here, settle their group down.
I think they're, maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, looks like a timeout.
Let's see which way the referee signals. Timeout, Greyhounds. So we'll take a timeout with them. Ladies and gentlemen, 3:22 to play here in the first quarter. Kinder 6, Welsh 0, you're watching Saturday football live on Under the Lights. Complete Turf Care has proudly been serving Louisiana since 2003. They are fully insured and licensed by the Louisiana Department of Agriculture and the State of Louisiana Licensing Board for contractors. They work closely with experts in the industry to help solve any problems that may occur in your turf. And they take pride in ensuring that your athletic field is the envy of all who visit your facility. Back from the timeout, 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets. Pass over the middle, caught inside the 5. Great hands there from the young man, number 17, John Luke Bentley. Just put his team first and goal from the 2.
Defender was there, Jordy. Just, great pass, great location for the pass, and he just snagged it and basically almost fell in the end zone, but it'll be first and goal.
This is what they scored on the touchdown earlier. Same play call, same results. Instead, here comes the penalty marker, and they're going to get caught with a holding call here.
Most definitely,
so we're going to take the touchdown off the board.
That was a takedown. So it's going to be first and goal from right at around the 12, Jordy.
Back him up a little bit, take the touchdown off the board. First and goal from the 12. There's a snap. Romero gets the carry, and Romero taken down around the 9-yard line. And it will be second and goal from the 9. Check that, Gary, from the 10.
Yeah, yes, sir. Very important drive right here, Jordy, for Welsh. They need to keep Kinder out of the end zone.
And if you're Welsh, you're in the spot of the field now where you can get 3 points if you need it, but you got to think they're thinking 6 here.
Correct.
Going to be a quarterback power the whole way, following his block, cuts it back inside. Around the 7-yard line, third and goal from the 7 after the pickup from Isaiah Thomas. What's the play call here? Do you try to get Thomas out on a little bootleg here, see if he can get it done with his legs, or throw it last second?
I don't know, Jordy. They've been running the ball very well on the outside. Depends on what the defense is going to show them.
He's going to drop back the pass. Got a man open, and he's going to want that one back. He had Landon Rice running down the seam in the end zone.
Nobody around him.
He's going to want that throw back. We might see that one a little later on if they go back to it.
Most definitely, Jordy. That was there. It was wide open, just kind of got anxious. I think his eyes got big, and he just overthrew it a little bit.
56, guys, 156.
Coach Justin Reed sends his offense on the field here for 4th down. Can the Greyhounds get a stop? Waiting on the snap. There it is. Fakes the handoff. Slant over the middle. Pass is caught. Touchdown. Yellow Jackets. Gary. This connection here between 2 and 17. It's on point here today.
You're right, Jordy. That was close because he slid. When did he have control of that football? Wow.
Let's check the replay upstairs, my friend. Here we go. Oof.
That was close,
That's
Jordy.
very close. Side judge had a better viewing than we had up here, Mr. Swallow.
Yes.
Low snap. Gonna have to try to an option here,
know,
and
my
Greyhounds
goodness.
having no part of it.
Wrong direction. They
Not
got-
sure if that was called or if it was just a bad snap, but either way, the conversion no good. And we have a new score update from Greyhound Stadium with 1:50 to play here in the first quarter. Kinder 12, Welsh 0. You're watching Saturday Football Week 1 edition live on Under the Lights. Back on the air here. Mr. LaCour tees it up. Did a little sky kick last time. Let's see if he does that again here, and that's exactly what he's going to do. And another fair catch. Close to the 25-yard line. Greyhounds at home, down by 12. Going to set up shop, 1st and 10. Let's see if they can get a little rhythm here. Go down and get some points.
Right, Jordy. I guess that sky kick's giving them a little bit of trouble, I guess, because they had plenty of room to catch it and make a move, but undoubtedly they're not comfortable with the upbacks running the ball.
First and 10, Begno goes empty, fakes the handoff, and he will put the ball in his hands, picked up 8 or 9 yards. Exactly how you needed to start this drive. Put it in the hands of your best playmaker.
You right, Jordy.
And they're going to go quick, Gary. Probably call 2 plays in the huddle to start this drive. Handoff to Bennett and have enough for the first down. Chains will move. Greyhounds got something moving here. Good positive drive to start this one.
Right, Jordy. That's not bad.
First and 10 from the 35-yard line. Now they slow the tempo down a little bit.
Yeah. And it looks like they might try to stick with that, calling 2 plays in the huddle and try to go with it again, because that's actually not bad.
Handoff, number 4 trying to get outside, slips a tackle down at the 40-yard line. But
5.
Cameron Booley gets his first touch of the game.
Gain of about 5. Looks like they're going tempo.
You had to think that eventually they would settle in here. First game, a lot of adversity, having to move it from Thursday to Saturday. Just settle in. Let's play some football.
That's right, Jordy.
Final play of the first quarter. Begno trying to extend the play here, and he's going to be brought down, sacked by number 6, Bryson Booren. Correction, number 7. And Gary.
That was a loss of almost 9 yards, Jordy.
So what was positive momentum on this offensive drive, the defense for Kinder just took it right back. And into the first quarter we go. Into the first quarter here from Greyhound Stadium. Your score after 12 minutes. Kinder 12, Welsh 0. We'll step away. We'll be right back. Burke's Supermarket and Specialty Meats has been a Cajun tradition for over 70 years. Hot boudin, hot cracklings, plate lunches, and home of the original jalapeno sausage cheese bread. 2 locations at 581 Saison Avenue in Port Barre, Louisiana. Or try the Lafayette location at 3211 Johnson Street. They offer catering for wedding receptions, banquet parties, and company functions. The best Sunday barbecue around. They open 7 days a week in Port Barre, Tuesday through Sunday in Lafayette, Louisiana. Here we go, Gary, back to start the second quarter. Live from Greyhound Stadium, 3rd and 14. Board goes in motion. Begno drops back to pass, gonna fire a screen. Perfect time to call a screen. But look at that strong safety coming downhill and making a play to force 4th down. Gary, Welsh Greyhound slow to get up here.
Yeah.
So we'll step away as they look at the injured Greyhound. Hopefully he is okay.
He got hit pretty good there, Jordy.
Prayers are with the young man at this time. Perfect time to call a screen, but I think the safeties was playing it too high. Looked there and did not bite on it. Stayed deep, came down and just made a tackle.
Right, and I know he was trying to make a move, but he had 2 blockers in front of him. He just didn't follow his blockers. He just tried to go inside, and boy, that was just, he got met in the hole.
Gonna get up, be assisted to the sideline. Number 17, ladies and gentlemen, Azarius Bennett.
Hopefully it's nothing serious with that young man, Jordy. We don't want to see anybody, injured at all. Especially this early in the season. I mean, the season has just started and has a promising future.
Punting unit out for the Greyhounds. Gets the kick away. Romero not going to have a shot here. Beauty of a punt. Rolls out of bounds.
Right at the 16.
Will be 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. And that's where the Yellow Jackets will set up shop. 1st and 10, up by 12, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Gary, you're looking at the trainer work on him right now. Does not look good.
No, looking at a knee injury. Hopefully it's just a twist or a sprain and nothing major. One thing about knees is, it might not be that bad, but it hurts.
First and 10 from the 16-yard line, up by 12. Thomas starts out in shotgun here, gives it to LaBeouf. LaBeouf, tough yard there, but Greyhound defense led by number 13, Aiden Miller, leading the charge there on the defensive side of the football. Seven on the sideline, starting to do some stretches, Gary. We could see him come back into the game very soon.
Yes, sir.
There's a snap. Quarterback pulled there. Got a lane open, but it quickly closed.
But it looks like he got about 7, Jordan.
There was number 10, Jordan Strong on the stop. Going to bring up 3rd and about 2.
Yeah.
From the 23-yard line. We'll go through all of our sponsors at halftime. We'll talk about some of the wilds, some of the scores from last night. Give you your thoughts of the first half. We got whistles down.
Offsides.
So Gary, somebody must have lined up in the neutral zone and
offside against Welsh.
Gonna be an offsides penalty, automatic first down.
Yeah, it's gonna give them a first down on that penalty, Jordy. That's something that they didn't need. Welsh needs to stand up, try to get that ball back.
Kinder, they can start working on this clock if they want to. Try to make this a 1-possession game the rest of the way here before halftime.
Correct.
We check at the game clock. Now, no, Gary, we got plenty of time. A little over 10 minutes to play here. So my mistake there. First and 10. Here comes the blitz off the edge. Quick pass over the middle. Pass is complete to number 13.
That's going to be close to the first down, Jordy.
Peyton Simeon there on the reception. And looked like he picked up 10 yards. So you just taking what they give you. You
That's
just
right.
throw it underneath. Tell you guys run a quick hitch route and run after the catch.
Correct. Looks like he's a little short, Jordy. It'll be 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches from the 38-yard line. You start to see those corners walk down a little bit. Simeon goes in motion here. Thomas pulls the football, looking, got a man open downfield, Gary. Look at the 30-yard line. Sitting by himself out there. A missed opportunity there.
You're right, Jordy. But then you got to think about it. That's going right into the wind. That would have probably knocked it down.
Yes. Might have thrown a duck there.
Yeah.
3rd and inches.
9:39 left, guys.
9:39 on the game clock. They're trying to get it to work over there on the far end, but no luck here.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing on that.
Maybe the bad storm that came through the last 2 days.
I'm sure.
Knocked it out, my friend. Good job there from the Greyhound defensive front. Logan LaBeouf on the carry, and
Wow.
there was 4 black jerseys there to meet him in the backfield. And decision time from Coach Reed here. And I think the decision is you got the lead, you punt the football, put it on your defense here.
Correct, Jordy. I mean, you're ahead 12-0, and you don't put that on your team. You got to actually get the ball, punt it, and let your defense, do what they've been doing the whole game.
Arian Pua back deep for the Greyhounds. There's the kick, sky kick, but the wind knocks it down. And it gets a little roll, and
Right.
Greyhounds got some work to do. 1st and 10,
From about the 37-yard line.
and we got whistles here, Gary. I don't think one of the gunners for the Yellow Jackets was set whenever the ball was snapped, so Yellow Jackets might have to punt this football again. That's exactly what it was. The gunner on this sideline was not completely set.
Either that or they're going to add 5 yards to the dead ball spot.
Gary, we got a scoreboard.
Huh?
We got a scoreboard. They're trying to work out the.
They're trying hard, but I don't know if it's happening. They're going to make him kick it again, Jordy.
And you got to, Gary, with this wind conditions,
Yeah.
you got to back them up here, make them punt. Number 25 is your punter. That's Cooper Lemons. He's got his hands full with this win. Coach Reed's not happy about something. I don't think they had the right spot from the penalty. Gary, you look around, my friend, just take it in and look at what we see here. It's a full house on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, you're right, Jordy. On both sides, they got a good, Kinder has traveled well.
Welsh has really came out.
in.
We came into Welsh earlier this morning. They actually had a parade going on. Not sure what's going on in Welsh today.
I don't know. It looked like Mardi Gras, man. It was unbelievable. They had horses and floats or trailers. It was unbelievable.
Oh, dangerous right there, Gary.
Dangerous.
Another penalty flag on the field. Holding against the Yellow Jackets. So back-to-back penalties on this punt. He's going to come talk to Coach Corville here and see what he wants to do here. Do you just mark it off on the end of the run there, or you just make them punt it again?
I don't know.
They're going to punt it
They're
again.
punt it again, yeah. Wow.
3 straight punts, you don't see that often.
No, not at all. Eventually you would see, especially You would think that they would have just added it on to the, to the dead ball spot. But man, I can understand with this win.
We're checking on those timeouts at this time. Kinder all 3. Welsh has 2 remaining. Came up and fielded that punt the last time, but that was close.
That was very, very close.
And they sent the house at him this time, trying to block it. So after 3 punts, Greyhounds got a gift, and they're gonna get great field position here to start this drive. Try to go cut into this lead.
You're right, Jordy.
Guys,
You're in plus territory.
got a score update for you over down the road in Westlake. At the end of the first quarter, Westlake is up on Rose Pine 36-0.
Come on now.
Wow.
Westlake, I hear good things from that team this year. And quite a few games get moved to Saturday from the Thursday weather that pushed through. We got to call the game over there at Sam Houston between Iowa and Jennings, and what a dandy of that one was. Beckno gonna call his own number. 4 white jerseys there, and that's a tough yard to gain there, my friend.
That was a very tough yard, Jordy. That defense there was on him almost immediately.
It's almost like they're telling Welsh here, you're gonna have to beat us throwing the football. That's
Correct.
what they're almost telling you
That's
on
what
the
it looks
defensive
like.
side of football.
That's what it's looking like.
Second and 9, Mr. Swallow.
Yes, sir.
Here comes the blitz again. Draws back the pass, looks, got a man open. Caught, oh, baby! Look at that, Gary! We said they're coming in the box. They're sitting in the house. Guess what? They're going to make you throw the football, and they just took the top off of this one.
And notice, Jordy, they're going with the wind, so he just flicked it up there, and it traveled, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And here we go, swinging gate.
Both teams run the swinging gate after their touchdowns.
Looks like this one's going to be a kick.
Not sure about the number on the touchdown there. Any ideas, Jake?
I couldn't tell.
Snap, hold, kick is up. And good. Your new score from Greyhound Stadium with 7:33 to play here before halftime. Kinder 12, Welsh 7. Stick with us, folks. We're going to be in for a great finish tonight, my friend.
I think it's going to be exciting, Jordy. Good to see number 7's back on the field.
Yes. 17 still getting worked on here. Got an ice pack on his knee, so you might not see him the rest of the way.
Correct, Jordy. Hopefully it's nothing serious with that young man. You hate to see somebody, get injured this early in the year. Hopefully it's going to be something, that he can come back from.
I gotta go back and look at the replay, see if I can figure out who was on the touchdown reception there.
I couldn't really tell, Jordy. The way that he caught it and the way that he was running, I couldn't get a clear look at the number. Oh.
Kickoff goes into the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That wind is whipping, Jordy.
Who scored the touchdown for y'all? Okay. Is number 6? Okay. Thank you. So we just got confirmation upstairs from the film crew, and that was number 6, Hunter Hickson, the senior, big time catch there to cut into this lead, Gary.
You're right, Jordy. Hey, new ball game right now, Jordy.
You couldn't have said it any better. New ball game. How will Kinder respond here? Going to start off 2 looking, firing, got a man. His favorite target here in the first half. Once again, number 17, Connor LaForgue, making catch after catch after catch here on this one. And we got an injured Greyhound down.
Looks like there might be some cramps in there, Jordy. We're not sure yet. Can't tell.
See if we can see where 17 came at on this replay.
Yeah, I think he's cramping, Jordy. I think he's going to be all right.
So he was lined up tight to the line of scrimmage, Gary, there. Ran a little corner route and found his main man open.
Here we go. 1st and 10, Jordy, at the 42-yard line. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Looks like a cramp.
1st and 10 after the big pass play. 88-4, shift over to the right. There's a snap, quick little toss to Roberts, and Roberts fumbles the football and heads up play there from one of his teammates to jump on the fumble.
Correct. Wow, that could have easily gone south.
Gary, we got an update here on the sideline. Ice Pack comes off of number 17, and he's up walking around, so we'll give you another update as soon as we get it. Number 17, Mr. Bennett, up and walking at this time.
Right. Looks like he may be heading into the dressing room, Jordy.
Here goes the motion, fakes the speed sweep, and great open field tackle there. Hello, somebody. Number 2, Darian. Gonna be just short of the chains, 3rd and about 2.
Yeah.
From midfield, 6:18 to play here before halftime.
Came up and you know, just shut that down real quick.
Gary, hydration timeout number 2. Hydration timeouts mean we got to thank some sponsors around here.
Let's do it.
The Crawfish House and Grill, the finest Cajun restaurant in Opelousas, Louisiana, located at 1214 South Union Street. They're open for lunch Sunday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and also serving dinner Tuesday through Saturday 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So if you're in town for lunch or dinner, pass by for some great Cajun seafood. They are also now serving cold draft beer. So make reservations or take it to go. They're also offering catering. Give them a call at 337-948-0049 or give them an email at crawfishhouseandgrill@yahoo.com. Thank you to the Crawfish House and Grill. Gary Swallow back from the hydration timeout. 3rd and short. Roberts, tough nose running. Look at this young man run.
Look at him, Jordy.
Baby, down the sideline. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Wow.
Oh, he broke 3 or 4 tackles along the way. As tough as they get, Gary.
Wow, Jordy, they had him for a minimal gain, and then all of a sudden he just kept those legs pumping, and now he's in the end zone. Oh, my God. Great, great effort by that young man.
And they will go for 2 here. Coach is going to have to burn a timeout. Not sure if he had the right personnel on the field. We'll step away as the teams talk. Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout with them. Gary,
Yes,
two-point
sir.
conversion coming. 6 minutes remains in this one before we get to halftime.
They spread out 2 down here, Jordy.
To make this a 20-7 ball game. Handoff, LaBeouf. And LaBeouf's gonna be short. Good job there from the Greyhound defense. 2-point conversion, no good. So with 6 minutes remaining here in the second quarter at Greyhound Stadium, your new score, Kinder 18, Welsh 7. You're watching Saturday football live on Under the Lights. Mr. Jake, that was Kinder's first timeout used or their second? Okay. So if you check the timeouts, 2 apiece from both sides. Kyle LaCour tees it up, little short kick, and falls on it around the 37-yard line. And Jake, I want you to check into the chat real quick with me. You got some pooch kicks going on right now. So is this a sign of good scouting from a week ago when a couple of kicks got returned in the Jamboree?
Yeah, well, obviously it's a different set today with the wind. We're seeing a lot of pooch kicks. The wind's carrying the ball a lot. Last week, seeing Welsh, yeah, they kicked some pooch kicks. Some were a little downfield. Obviously, we didn't have no wind there the other night. But when St. Louis kicked it to them last week, it was mostly out the back of the end zone. St. Louis's
They took
kickers
a couple back to the end zone, didn't they?
Right. They had a couple pooch kicks, but other than that, they were all in the back of the end zone. They were honestly trying to keep it away from a couple certain players from Welsh, but obviously that the wind's a big time factor, really in the passing game as well. You see in both teams throwing a lot of short passes, not too many deep balls. Obviously the wind's going to carry it.
Gary, you got the penalty, Gary. What happened here?
I couldn't tell.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Greyhounds.
I think so, Jordy.
So what was great field position goes back 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line now. So 6:06 to play. Here come the blitz again, Gary. You can see the linebackers creeping in before every snap. So only 3 down linemen, but they're sending those 3 linebackers. And here comes the strong safety also. And it worked, Gary. They sent the house to start this drive, and they caught Welsh in the wrong play call there.
Right, lost of 3.
Lost about 3 yards, brings up 2nd and 13. Shotgun formation, gonna back out this time. 2 safety high, pass complete in the flats. He caught the touchdown pass earlier. Now he's got the sideline and tackled out of bounds by Romero. That was number 6, Hunter Hickson, getting some of that penalty yards back and got enough for a Greyhound first down. You keep the defense honest there. Quick little pass there in the flats. Let your receiver do the rest with his legs.
You're right, Jordy.
1st and 10, 36-yard line. And here they come again, Gary. You might start seeing Begno check out of some of his run calls. And one of the linemen up front moved, Gary.
Yeah.
False start.
Can't do that, Jordy.
And they keep shooting themselves in the foot.
You're right. Here we go. It's going to be 1st and 15, Jordy.
1st and 15. We do have a packed house here this evening for this game, but we want to know from you in the chat, where is everyone watching this contest from? Fire in the chat. Where are you from and what's going on this Saturday, Gary? A lot of people are probably cooking right now watching this game or watching some college football in their recliners or their couches. Low snap there, handled, handoff.
Oh.
And he may have to be the back the rest of the way. Number 4, Cameron Booley, as number 17 has got back on the table, Gary.
Really? Yeah, I'm seeing that right now. Not a good sign there, Jordy.
They're firing them in, Gary. Mike Benoit watching from Moss Bluff. Greg Austin watching from Kinder.
Be 2nd down and about 13, Jordy.
2nd and 13. Beckno waits on the snap. There it is. Got time in the pocket, surveying the field. Now he might tuck it and run. A lot of speed on this kid. Oh, what a
man.
tackle.
Oh.
There from number 18, Connor LaForgue. Big Savage says Welsh, but lives in Lake Charles now. Strahan says watching from my house in Welsh. Yeah, the wind's kicking over here in Welsh. Patrick Thibodeau right down the road in Lake Arthur. 3rd and 7, Gary. Here they come again. They all standing up, Gary. Little defense, and it picks up, steps up in the pocket, making something out of nothing, and the Yellow Jackets defense gets him again.
You're right, Jordy.
You saw that. They had 5, 6 guys just standing up at the line of scrimmage, moving back and forth, sending a lot of different looks at this offensive front.
You're right, Jordy. They had so many people coming in, they just didn't have enough people to block them.
Not often you don't see nobody put their hands in the dirt.
You're right.
J.J. Tyler watching from Baton Rouge. Says Louisiana. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Go Jackets. Thanks for doing this for us. Well, JJ, are you doing some tailgating at Tiger Stadium today? Merrill fair caught at the 29-yard line, where they will set up shop. 1st and 10, up 18-7 with 2:43 remaining. Some more firing in, Gary. Wayne Clark says Indian Village. Miss Durian says watching from Welsh. Miss LeBlanc says let's go Kinder. Sam Bacon says let's go. Sam, what you cooking today? Some steaks, my man?
We'll be there right after the game, Sam.
Handoff, LaBeouf goes for 7 yards there to start this drive. Bertrand says in Hayes.
Whoa. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Sarah and Brian Benoit from Lake Arthur cooking some crabs, Gary.
Hey,
Awesome.
that sounds good too.
Saturday balling some crabs. Mr. Joseph said this is getting me hyped today for his game. Good luck today, Mr. Joseph, former Rain running back.
Right.
Now playing collegiate football.
There you go.
Lowers his hat, gets enough for the 1st down, and the chains will move. 2 timeouts in their back pocket. At the 2-minute mark, we'll see if they go a little up-tempo here. But before then, we got whistles. Timeout on the field. They're trying to make sure the game clock was correct. Making sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah. Should be about 2 minutes left, I think, Jordan.
1st and 10. 2 drops back to pass, throwing a go route on the sideline. Oh, leaping a tip there.
Wow, what an effort, Jordy. He laid out for that ball.
You can tell this means something to these kids. Great effort there. Gonna bring up 2nd and 10. Mr. Glenn says watching from Jennings. Jonathan Neville's watching from work in Victoria, Texas. Caleb Noah watching from Lake Arthur, feeling great after that win in a battle last night with Basil. Thanks everyone for tuning in with us. 1:42 remains here before halftime. 18-7 your score. Thomas calls his own number, and look at this Greyhound defense getting them behind the chains.
Wow, Jordy, that was
We got to see how
penetration there.
we're gonna have to see how both coaches approach this game clock the rest of the way, and Welsh will call a timeout, Gary.
Yep.
So with 1:26 remaining, Greyhounds burned their second timeout, and they're trying to get the football back here.
Most definitely, Jordy. They need to try to do something to get back in this game. I mean, they're down by basically 2 scores.
And if they get a stop here, expect them to burn that third and final timeout, give their offense the ball with a little over a minute remaining, and see if they can cut this lead in half.
Correct.
Go down 18-14 at halftime instead of 18-7.
Right.
And if you're Kinder, you get a first down right here, you got to start thinking, all right, let's kick it into high gear and try to go get some more points before halftime.
Correct.
Here we go. We got some more coming in. Jordan Pickle watching from my couch in Iowa with McNeese on the TV.
Awesome. Go Cowboys.
I think that's a coach, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Pickle. I think he's a coach in the high school football world. Third and 12. Thomas gets the snap, fires over the middle, and had Perkins, but threw it behind his intended receiver, and the Greyhounds don't even have to worry about burning that timeout, Gary.
No,
Incomplete
Jordy.
pass. Time stops. Minute 22 remains. 18-7. Greyhounds fixing to get the football. Once again, we'll give you some scores from around the state coming up at halftime. Our big shockwaves from last night's games, some college scores, and we're talking sponsors here at halftime, Gary. 25 booms it away, angles it towards the sideline.
It takes a roll. Dead at the 33.
Good coaching there, Gary. You get your punter, go out, get it as close as you can to our sideline. We do not want to give up a kick return here and give the momentum right back to them.
You're right, Jordy.
A punt return, correction.
You got a minute and 15 seconds left to drive the ball and get something done.
If they're gonna go score, you're gonna let their offense go earn it.
You're right. Now here's the question. You know, will the Jackets continue to bring pressure, or will they kind of go into a prevent?
We take a look at the defense right now, Gary, and there's a lot of cushion down here. It looks like they're gonna let them catch it underneath and come rally and tackle here. Instead, here comes the blitz. Becknode with a little boot action here. Slipping through tackle, steps out of bounds. And the referee's going to throw a late flag.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Jordy. He was
That's
well
going to be
off
a
of the
fresh
field.
15 there.
He was well off of the field. Yes, sir.
He was giving himself up going out of bounds. And a late tackle there. Going to give a fresh 15 here. Personal foul, late hit out of bounds. First down, Greyhounds.
15 yards added to that.
Big penalty there.
Yeah, Jordy.
Still got one timeout in their back pocket.
Still got
Ball
over a
is at
minute.
the 42-yard line. Could you see the same play call just the opposite direction here?
Yes, you could. You know, have the option of throwing it.
And they got to go quarterback power. Cuts it back inside. Dancing to the outside and picking up about 4 yards there. Seems like he's going to try to take over this game moving forward with their starting tailback on the bench.
You're right, Jordy. second down and about 7, 8 yards, Jordy.
Low snap there, taking in. Looking downfield, fires one, a little jump pass, pass
look
complete. Tackled
Oh,
inside
my
the
goodness,
20.
15.
Heads up play there from the quarterback.
Oh, Jordy, didn't that was a touch pass, Jordy. Just a little pop-up over the defender. Great play.
Hurry up offense, trying to make this a one-score game. Hand off to the tailback. Spins off a tackle, and Yellow Jackets rally to the football. Keep an eye out on that clock, but before there, penalty flag on the field. What's the call here, Mr. Swallow?
I'm not sure, Jordy. Wait for the white cap to give us a sign.
Holding is the call
against the Greyhounds.
So now you back up. You had a golden opportunity inside the red zone. Let's see where they move this football back to.
It's going to be basically a 10-yard penalty, so it'll be back to the 25-yard line. First and 20 from the 25.
Greyhounds show trips to the right, one receiver left. Number 2 waits in the backfield with Begno. All the way back to the 25-yard line.
Go timeout.
And they might Coach wants an explanation here about the spot on the field or how much time is on the clock.
5 seconds.
35 seconds on our end. Let's see if Begno can find one of his talented receivers here. It was six for the touchdown pass earlier. He's down here in the slot on the bottom. Kinder not shying away from bringing the blitz. Begno rolls to his right. Might tuck it and run. Lowers his hat. And took a lick at the end of it.
You're right, Jordy.
And the whistles blow.
He went out of bounds.
Went out of bounds. We got to see how much time was on the clock. Coach Corville is not pleased and not happy right now. Clock is at 23 seconds.
23 seconds to go until halftime. 23 seconds.
Second and long from the 20-yard line. Begno looks, fires into the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. Looking for his intended receiver there. Looked like number 19.
He threw that ball. They had 2 receivers in the area, and I don't think either one of them was looking for the ball, Jordan.
Right. So 3rd and long from the 20. Do you try to get some yardage back here with a run play, burn a timeout, and then throw one to the end zone?
Yeah. If you can get
some of this penalty yards back.
Yeah, it's 3rd down. You get some yardage back here, get a timeout in there, then you got
and then
one
set up
play.
a 4th down, one play to the end zone. Look at the defensive line, Gary.
Oh, they're coming.
There we go. We set up, try to, ball's on the ground. Yellow Jackets have it. And when you thought they were setting up for one final play, Yellow Jackets are going to take an 18-7 lead into halftime, and all the momentum is on the far sideline.
Wow, Jordy.
Wow.
That was just, you had everything going for you. Just unfortunately, you got hit just right.
The big penalty really backed that drive up.
You're right. That ball just got hit just right. Ball came out, and you had all white jerseys around there. Oh my gosh.
And You just take a knee here and get it to halftime, correct?
Most definitely. I wouldn't do anything crazy. Get down on a knee and just, okay, we're done.
They take a knee. Both teams will head to their locker rooms. So after 24 minutes of play, Greyhounds 7, Yellow Jackets 18. Gary, first half analysis, your thoughts?
Man, I tell you what, the way it was going, we thought that Kinder was going to dominate and run over everything. And then, Welsh just came back and showed some promise. And honestly, I'm very surprised that this is not a one-score game right now because but that penalty right there just kind of hurt them. And I think it's going to be exciting to see what happens the second half. What adjustments can these teams make because it's anybody's ball game.
On the recovery there for the fumble was number 7, Brayson Bowring. Jake, check into the chat. Your first half thoughts. What has to happen the rest of the week?
Well, that was crucial right there for Welsh. That's something they did not need, fumbling the ball, but they're on the board. Still a lot of football left to play. They're just going to have to really control line of scrimmage and just convert on third downs and not have silly penalties and just keep the drives going. Kinder seems like they have all the momentum right now, especially after that fumble by Welsh just now. So Welsh is going to have to find a way, make some adjustments at halftime, come out, get the ball, and just go down, score, and try to hold Kinder.
And who gets the ball to start the second half? It's the Greyhounds, correct?
I believe so, yeah. So that'd be huge if Welsh could get the ball and go down, score, and force a 3 and out and try to swing momentum.
Thank you, Mr. Jake, doing our producing here tonight. Gary, we step away at this time. Got some halftime entertainment, but so we don't get booted from Facebook, we're going to have to hit the mute button at this time.
Correct.
LaCourse Pest Control, ladies and gentlemen, offers quality service at an affordable price for all of your pest control needs. They would love to show you why so many people choose them today. Give Mr. LaCour a call at 337-884-7435. Our family working to protect yours. UTL, player of the game sponsor, Whips Prints, custom apparel, and substrate designs. Owner, Kenneth Whip Beverly is located in Crowley, Louisiana with all your heat transfer and sublimation shirt design needs. You can follow him on Facebook or Instagram. Give him a call today at 337-581-6631. Tell Whip Under the Lights sent you on by. Are you ready to take your school's fundraising game to the next level? Fundraising University, America's leading fundraising company for high school sports, is here to help. They raise more money in less time. With the least amount of interference in your program, their 7 to 10 day fundraisers, proven fundraising system, and unbeatable service led by expert fundraising coaches ensure your success. See why teams across the state are switching to Fundraising University. Visit fundraisingu.net today and get started. Give Mr. Stuart Miller a call at 318-278-9344 or shoot him an email at smiller@fundraisingu.net. DeVille's Racing Stables. Owners: Carl DeVille, Chassis DeVille, Pormier, and Kyle DeVille. Visit their website or follow them on all of their social media platforms. Breaking, training, boarding thoroughbred race horses, Grade 1 winner, and multiple Grade 1 placings based out of Opelousas, Louisiana. It's been a career year in earnings for Chassis DeVille Pormier. It's the second time in her career she has surpassed $1 million in earnings. Free like a girl, coming off of a big win in West Virginia, she gears up for a big race in Kentucky on September 14th. We're also on milestone watch as Chassis DeVille Pormier is one win away from 100 career training wins. Good luck to DeVille's thoroughbreds from everyone at UTL. Big Zig Photography is a business focused on capturing those fast memories that will last a lifetime. As once coach, Big Zig is dedicated on giving you his best for you to have those lasting memories. You can reach him on all of his social media platforms. Shoot him an email at bigzigsgraphics@gmail.com. Visit his website at bigzigphotography.com or give him a call at 318-381-3592. DeVille's Electric, licensed and insured, with over 25 plus years of experience. Owners, Brian DeVille and 2018 Bazille graduate Alex DeVille, offer many services including residential troubleshooting, rewires, new construction, single three-phase install of generators, commercial oil field locations, industrial, landscape lights, and install electric car chargers. They're open 24 hours, 7 days a week. Give them a call at 337-580-3303. Coach O Photography. Coach O Game Day Graphic offers in-game team and individual spotlights. He offers on-site team media days, team and individual pictures, and also banners. Find him on Facebook or give Mr. Michael a call today at 225-921-6263. Also, cannot forget about 5 Shot Media. They offer large event tournament on-site team and individual printing, tournament-specific designs. Find them on Facebook or give them a call at 225-921-6263. Atchafalaya Basin Seafood is a seafood business located in Krotz Springs, Louisiana. They offer a variety of fresh seafood products, including crab, fish, oysters, and more. With a focus on retail and wholesale sales, Atchafalaya Basin Seafood is dedicated to providing high-quality seafood to their customers. Their commitment to excellence and their wide range of seafood options make them a go-to destination for seafood lovers in the area. Live crawfish for sale when in season. give owner and the mayor of Cross Springs, Mr. Carol Snyder, a call at 337-566-8957. Call Alex Botno with Bird's Eye Insurance. He can assist you with all your insurance needs like auto, home, business, and life insurance. Give him a shout today at 337-308-1230 and let him know UTL sent you on by. He wants to say good luck to the Northwest Raiders this upcoming season. Gary Swallow, we're back from halftime. Kinder already stretched there on their sidelines. Welsh just coming out of the locker room. A long talk just now. Now they're coming out to stretch. Gary, first half thoughts you gave them, correct?
Yeah, like we said before. I mean, I just think that they have to settle down and start using the ball.
How do both teams finish this game and come out 1-0?
Basically, Kinder just has to keep on doing what they're doing. Welsh has to settle down and start putting everything together, and like you said, avoid the turnovers, avoid the penalties, everything that they need to do. They had the opportunity, big plays on both teams. So, I mean,
yeah,
it's just a matter of putting it all together. Very evenly matched teams. I'm very, I can honestly say that comfortably. They're just like each other, got some big-time players. They just need to calm down and do what they have to do.
Hey, let's give you some scores from around the country and college football going on right now. Texas leads Michigan 17-3 in the second quarter.
Wow.
Penn State trailing right now at halftime to Bowling Green, 24-20.
Whoa, I didn't see that coming.
Syracuse leads Georgia Tech 21-14.
Oh.
Arkansas leads Oklahoma State 21-7. Tulane leads 17th ranked Kansas State 14-10.
Go ahead, Tulane.
Texas A&M leads McNeese 14-0.
Yep.
And that is to look at scores from around the country right now. How about your big shocks from last night's football games real quick?
Had a few.
Rummel beat LCA 42-35. Northwest beat Eunice 21-14. North DeSoto beat Union Parish 33-21. Neville beat Evangel 42-24. Sterlington over Tioga 28-13. Bunkie over St. Mary's 39-6. Calvary Baptist over Oak Grove 62-41. Rain over Beauchamp 46-0. Turlings over Opelousas 21-14. Logansport over Manny 46-7. Westminster over Pine Prairie 34-0. Westgate over LCCP 31-29. Maryville over North Central 50-6. Thursday night Iowa over Jennings 38-22. Mamou over Bolton 58-0. Sulphur over St. Louis 14-3. Airline over Barb 52-49. Ruston over Acadiana 35-27. STM over Karen Crow 21-20. Sacred Heart over Oakdale 14-0. Cecilia over St. Martinville 40-8. Lake Arthur over Basile 34-12. Natchitoches Central over Bow Bridge 14-12. Gary, scary scene here.
Yep. Looks like it.
A Welsh Greyhound, and they're gonna have to get the ambulance on the field.
Yep. I think it's a cramp.
A cramp?
I think it's a cramp. That's what it's looking like.
Okay. Great to see that it's just a cramp.
Yeah, he was
in some pain.
Yeah.
Let's finish these scores and go back to the game, my friend. Pineville falls to New Iberia 34-25. Vinton beats Oberlin 22-14. Sam Houston beats Leesville 56-41. Alexandria beat West Feliciana 44-7. Lafayette beat Franklin 34-14. Crowley beat Port Barry 20-6. Catholic of Punkapi beat Red River 26-6. Newman beat St. Charles 24-10. Vermilion Catholic beat Catholic New Iberia 14-10. Northside beat Ville Platte 38-14. Catholic of Baton Rouge beat Destrehan 23-20. Franklinton beat Amite 19-12. Westminster Christian Academy of Lafayette picks up their first career win as a program, 19-12 over Albany. DeQuincy beats Hamilton Christian 32-13. Washington Marion over Abbeville 20-7. Notre Dame beats Southside 21-20. West St. Mary over Birchman's 38-0. Ascension Episcopal beats Kaplan 23-6. Grand Lake over Eastbow 29-8. Opelousas Catholic over Iota 20-14. And North Vermilion over Church Point 21-6. Lowerville falls to ERAF 14-7.
Tell you what, Jordy, that's a big gainer right there. Handoff up the middle. He is a gain of about 8. Here we go. There's inside handoff again, and there's defense came to play on that one. Got him for a loss of about a yard or 2. It'll be 3rd down and about 4.
Thank you for holding down the fort, Gary.
No problem.
I'm back behind the camera. Let's get back zoomed in on the action. So what did I miss?
We had a cramp on the kickoff, and then basically not much after that.
3rd down and short. Can they get this drive sustained? And Begno falls forward. Gary, down by 2 possessions here. You do not want to come out of the halftime and go 3 and out.
Right, Jordy.
But speaks to how great this Kinder defense has played today.
Right. They really needed to come out and sustain the drive, but they just, this Kinder defense is playing some good ball.
When does Welsh go in with a fake punt? You think you'll see it down the road?
Maybe later on. I wouldn't do it right this minute, though.
Kinder only had 10 on the field, Gary. Ball hit
ball
Romero. And Mero trying to get down the sideline. Tackle from behind. Avoided disaster there.
You right, Jordy. that ball went over his head, bounced up, hit him in the face mask. Luckily, he was able to corral it and make something positive out of it.
So it will be 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets from the 19-yard line. Quarterback power here. Penalty flag flies, multiple flag flies.
Oh, 3 of them on the ground.
This one going to be against the Yellow Jackets. They're already marching back.
That was pretty obvious, Jordy. That came from three different officials in 3 different parts of the field. I'll tell you what, it was a pretty obvious call. So it'll be first and 20 from the 9. Here we go.
Hand off to LaBeouf, and this defense is pinning their ears, and they're coming after him here on this drive.
Man, Jordy.
Come on, 2nd and long.
Loss of 2 yards, Jordy. It'll be 2nd and 22.
Perkins goes in motion. He's going to get the pass out of the backfield here. Penalty flag flies.
Wow, Jordy. That defense is coming up.
Well, they come out of the second half
Yeah, the
with some
flag.
urgency here. Yeah, there's a penalty flag in the backfield right there where the quarterback was. Then they're going to wave it off.
Wave it off.
Third long, no flag on the play, no flag. Still out of his pocket. Third long.
No flag on the play, fell out of his pocket. Third and long here, Gary. You take a shot, try to get the first down, or you just hand it off and punt this ball away and let your defense keep playing extremely well as they did.
Yeah.
They're going to drop back the pass, looking, going to take a shot here.
Oh.
Oh, diving effort here on the sideline, looking for his main target. John Luke there could not connect.
That wind is playing havoc on that football, Jordy. Anytime you're throwing against the wind.
And we will punt. This is going to be something here. You're going to have your punter in the end zone with some bad wind.
Punting again into the wind. Lord, Jordy, that's going to be tough.
It starts with the snap. You want to make sure you get a good snap from the long snapper here.
Now, what do you do if you're Welsh? Do you go after it, or do you?
You don't want anything crazy where you rough the kicker here and it's an automatic first down. You just take the good field position here and let your offense go to work. And we got a penalty flag, Gary. This is going to back him up. Delay of game call.
Wow.
So he's going to have his foot on the back of the end zone, on the back of the line here. So how important is the long snapper's job here?
Oh, you're right. Well, it always is important for that. You know, that's a position that, man, if you're good at it, you're worth your weight in gold.
And he gets one off.
Whoa!
Oh!
Look at this.
Gary, gonna be a safety. No,
That
come
has to
on
be a safety.
now.
Oh my goodness!
Coach Reed is gonna not be happy with that decision.
Goodness, that was
At that point, you just catch it, kick it somewhere.
What happened is I think he caught the ball. It was high.
Seen some pressure in his face.
And he just panicked. He tucked it and ran, and they got him in the end zone, Jordy. Oh, my God. Talk about a change of events.
That's a game-changing
That is
play there.
crazy. My goodness.
Your new score from Greyhound Stadium. 8:06 to play. Kinder 18, Welsh 9. Did you have that one on your football pools?
No.
8-9.
No, I'll tell you what, very seldom you're going to see something like that. Man, Jordy.
And I think once he evaded the first pressure, he still had a shot to rugby-style kick it somewhere.
Right, but I think he panicked, Jordy. And you know, I could understand that. You got these big guys that are on you, and I'm really not sure, but Welsh didn't really.
They didn't
rush.
send the house.
No, they just had their regular lineman going in there, but oh man, they got to him quick though, Jordy.
And you think about this, you get 2 points there, and now you get the football.
Yeah, right.
A momentum switch.
And then with this win, you're going to probably have great field position.
Kicks it away. Fair court at the 49-yard line. It's got to be towed on the sideline. We're going to fair catch everything because of the wind conditions, but there wasn't nobody 10, 20 yards away from him. He could have caught it and got some more yardage there.
Most definitely, most definitely.
So Greyhounds with a little momentum here, Gary. We'll see if they can go cut into this lead a little bit more.
Oh, it looks like it coming with pressure, Jordan.
Yeah, if you're Kinder, you don't get away from what you've been doing on defense that has been so successful. And they're coming again, inside handoff to
broke
Cooley.
outside.
Breaks a couple tackles, gets a first down, and his forward progress will be stopped, but not before he picks up a Greyhound first
Oh, we got
down,
somebody
and
down.
we got, that looks like the ball carrier. It looks like Mr. Booley is down, and Gary,
Hopefully it's cramps, Jordy.
yes, but that's their second back.
Yeah. Yep. It's cramps. He's just not used to.
17 is down here on the table. Now 4's battling cramps. Who's your third guy that's going to be at the tailback position?
You're right. I have no idea, Jordy. You know the old saying, next man up, but sometimes you run out of man to come up. So hopefully it's not going to be
He
something
gets
too
up,
bad.
walks off on his own power, battling some cramps here. We'll see how soon he gets back into this game.
You know, guys, just to touch on something, even though we have a strong north wind, it's a little cooler. This time of the year, even with the humidity, cramps can still happen. It's early in the year. We've seen a bunch of them the other night, Jordan, between Iowa and Jennings. So it's common early in the season.
Oh,
It doesn't have to be warm.
Right, most definitely, most definitely.
Got to drink the pickle juice. That's what I tell these kids.
Yeah, you're right.
It helps.
Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Begno drops back to pass, fires over the middle. Oh, should have been picked off. It hit him in the hands. And that was some mistimed there route between quarterback and receiver. Ball was there. He never got his head around, and that one could have very well went for 6.
Honestly, Jordan, they had 2 receivers in the area and 3 defenders. So, like I said, each defender was looking at the ball and hit one of them in the hands, and he just could not hold it, could not secure it.
Darian Poole
Oh, man.
checks in at the tailback position. And they're going to run. Begno, now he's going to reverse
opposite.
field, and look at Begno go. Turns on the burners down the sideline, tiptoes the
man.
sideline. And that was a busted play there. Reverse the field, let your athlete go get you a first down.
You have speed and a natural athlete, you let him go. Man, that was, you know, Kinder had that play diagnosed. They were there. Man, they didn't tie him up. He just turned around the opposite direction and just took off. That speed kills, buddy.
Such a dangerous, dynamic player when he has the ball in his hands. Hands it off to his tailback here. Number 2, Darian gets the carry for a pickup of 3.
Got a halftime score for you over in Westlake. Halftime, Westlake up on Rose Pond, 50-6.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's man.
Do either of these teams play those teams down the road?
I know Westlake scrimmage Kinder. They won't see each other in the regular season. Rose Pine will face Kinder here in a couple weeks in Rose Pine, though.
Gotcha. Quarterback pulled there. Reading the defense, picked up about a gain of 2, 3rd down. So we've seen Welsh get into this position multiple times here where they get inside the red zone but cannot cash in with points.
Right.
Now you're looking at a big 3rd down here.
You're right, Jordy. The key is, you know, when they have tempo going, they've been pretty successful. You know, so hopefully they can get that going again because, man, this is a very big drive for the Greyhounds.
Here comes the blitz, 3rd down, fires a pass, got a couple blocks here, spins off a tackle, jukes the necks, and gonna be close, and he's got it, Gary.
First down, yes. He's gonna have a first down. That's very big.
Number 19,
big.
Dane Egas has enough for another Greyhound first down.
You're right. Very important. Oh,
We got
some
whistles.
Whistles.
Hydration
hydration.
timeout. We'll take a timeout with them, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to check on one of our sponsors at this time. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Say again.
The Pizza Shack was founded by Louisiana's own Tony and Elaine Periette in 1988, and they have been independently owned at the same location for over 25 years. They are proud to be the only independently owned pizzeria in Opelousas, Louisiana. They are happy to serve the customers and the community with not only a friendly service, but also a family dining atmosphere. Come discover the most well-known secret in Opelousas where they... Here we go, back from the hydration timeout. Hand off to the tailback, slips a tackle, breaks off the necks.
Is that the 6, right around the 5 or 6 yard line, Jordy?
Second and about 4 or 5 yards from the 6 yard line. You got to get to the 2 yard line in order to get a first down. Greyhounds knocking on the doorsteps. Begno calls his own number. Gets a block on the outside. Stiff arms the defender. He is in. Touchdown Greyhounds. Gary, we got us a ball game.
New ball game, Jordy. New ball game.
And new momentum. Safety. Then you get a touchdown. Watch out. Greyhounds are here to play.
You right, Jordy. Oh, my goodness.
Swinging gate. Here comes the kicker on the field. To make this a 2-point game. Snap, hold, kick is up, and good!
Wow, Jordy.
Buckle in, folks. You're in for a treat the rest of the way. Rivalry football, Saturday, live on Under the Lights.
You right, Jordy. Couldn't ask for a better game, couldn't ask for better conditions. Great atmosphere. Let's see what Kinder can do. Hopefully they, can.
How would they respond? Adversity has hit, Gary.
Yeah,
the safety.
Safety. You're right.
Then you get the ball short field here because of the wind conditions, and they march right down the field, led by Jonathan Begno.
Right. Now, it's see what the offense for Kinder can do. The Yellow Jackets have to get back to, controlling the line and basically take over this game offensively.
5:24 remains in the third quarter. 18-16, Kinder Yellow Jackets have the lead, fixing to get the football back. We thank everyone for tuning in with us. Thank you for allowing us to bring you this contest, and he booms that one away. Gonna be taken in around the 7 yard line. Here comes Perkins looking for a block.
Got a little bit of speed.
Got a little speed on him. Slips a couple tackles down at the 29 yard line and they mark it at the 30.
They mark it at the 30. And we got somebody down.
And we have an injured Yellow Jacket down. Slow to get up.
I think
I think that's the kicker, Gary.
Yeah, I think it's cramps again, Jordy. Yep, I see a leg in the air. This time of the year, that's pretty prevalent, man. You can train all summer, do whatever you want, but the first few games, man, you're gonna have cramps all over the place. And I know the coaches as well as everybody, they talk about hydration and everything like that, but man, it's just during the game you're gonna have multiple times where you're gonna have cramps affecting everybody.
And that was number 25. 25 for Kinder. Cooper Lemons.
Well, he's hurting too, Jordy. He's like, grab my foot, pick it up, stretch it.
First and 10 Yellow Jackets. How would they respond? They respond by handing the football off to LaBeouf for a gain of 2.
Just to touch on something, we got another game here in the area this evening. We won't be there, but Peabody will be playing at LaGrange over in Lake Charles at 6 p.m. tonight. That game was also moved from Thursday.
The pop pass, Perkins trying to go east and west. Falls on the ground.
Oh, my goodness.
And Perkins falls on the fumble.
Wow.
Somebody went in there and got a hand on the football, swiped it out, and Kinder, they're going in the wrong direction here, Gary.
You're right, Jordy. That's going to be 3rd down and a long way to go.
Welsh, Welsh came out, and they look like a different team here in the second half.
3rd down and 16. Wow.
16.
16.
Thomas gonna roll to his right, looks, throws back, got a man open. This Perkins gets foot in bounds. And what a play call there on 3rd and long. Pitch and catch from Thomas to Perkins. And the change will move.
Wow, Jordy.
We're at the 50-yard line.
What a touch throwing that ball into the wind. It held up just enough, but it dropped it right in his hands. Man, that was a pretty throw, pretty catch.
3:54 remains, 18-16 your score. Yellow Jackets have the football, have the lead. 1st and 10 from the 50. There's a snap. Thomas looks, fires, almost had a one-handed grab there from his intended receiver, Peyton Simeon. Gary got a good receiving core here from the Yellow Jackets. We've seen 17 have numerous catches here tonight. Perkins comes up with a big 3rd down conversion and just try to target Simeon there.
Right, Jordy. Hey, you got, whenever you're a receiver, you got to have soft hands where you can catch it, where it just.
And this is our first year getting to experience a new look offense from the Yellow Jackets.
Oh,
and LaBeouf busts one. He's gone, ladies and gentlemen. Shot out of a cannon. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Oh, momentum is right back across the field.
Jordy, this is a game of momentum. You got momentum going in every direction, man. That was once he broke into the secondary, that was just no catching him. He's just kept going. Look out.
Gary, we said last night we saw a defensive struggle. Tonight the offenses have today we're Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
Today we've seen the offenses come out to play, my friend.
You right.
And they're going for 2. Handoff. Nope, except he throws one up. A one-handed grab.
Oh,
you gotta be kidding me. Landon Rice climbs the ladder, comes up down with it. Woo! You're gonna see that one on the highlight reel later tonight.
You are right, Jordy. Big 2-point conversion. That makes it a 10-point game.
Wow.
That'll make the ESPN Sports Center top 10.
It's gonna make UTL top 10 maybe.
Right. You can't never tell.
Possibly play of the year, one of the plays of the year, top 10.
Could be. Oh my God!
I gotta see this replay.
That was a one hand from behind there, bring it to your belly.
Man, when you look at the replay upstairs, that catch was just that much sweeter.
Wow.
LaCour tees it up, boot meets ball, and Gary, earlier it was fair catches. This time, look at this, Gary. Ball's on the ground. Kinder has the football. Oh, momentum. It's a son of a gun, my friend. When it switches, it switches. Recovered by number 18, Connor LaForgue. Kinder has the football up by 10.
Wow, timeout on the field. Wow, Jordy, that. And we were talking about that. That's the first time I think they ran.
First time they didn't fair catch it.
And they actually ran. And well-placed hand on that football just made it squirt out. And
somebody got a hat on the football.
You're right. Oh, my God.
So up by 10, Yellow Jackets have the football, handed off to LaBeouf, and LaBeouf, tough nose running there for about a pickup of 5. You saw 9 quick points in a blink of an eye from Welsh, and here you go, quick 7.
8.
8 from Kinder, and they just got the football back trying to add more. It's been a game of momentum switches.
You're right.
Got a man wide open. Pass is caught at the 15, 14, 16-yard line.
Wow.
Tight end. Number 88, Gary.
Yeah,
Hudson Guidry.
That's a big boy.
Nobody picked him up.
No, he just came out and just nonchalantly just
Well,
went
when
out in the
he
flat.
has not been targeted all day, not
Yep.
a bad time to go to the big man.
You right. Wow.
Thomas waits on a snap, calls his own number. Shifty quarterback here, gets it down to the 11-yard line.
Looks like about a gain of 5, Jordy.
Second and 5 from the 11. Game clock sits at 2:20. 26-16 is your score. Handoff to Romero. Romero fighting for yardage. Picked up 2. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Game clock just hit under 2 minutes. What a third quarter we've had.
Very exciting. Like you said, offensive explosion, Jordy.
Gary, we still got a whole nother 12 minutes to call in the fourth quarter.
You right.
Who knows what's going to happen then?
It's going to be exciting. That's all I got to say.
Third down, handoff to Roberts, and Roberts goes in untouched, and the Yellow Jackets extend their lead here on the road.
Wow, Jordy. The line control that, that hole just opened up like parting of the sea. It just went up there and he just waltzed right in the end zone. Nobody around him.
John Roberts, have not seen him get a carry in a good while. Not a bad time to go to him.
You're right. And it looks like they're going for 2 again.
Offense stays on the field. 2-point conversion try. Handoff Romero. Romero lowers his hat,
Nope.
gets drugged back, and the 2-point conversion is no good.
So it's 32-16 now, Jordy. Wow.
Gary Swallow, 14 points in a matter of 4 minutes.
Right. So we had a 9-point swing for Welsh,
yes.
and then a 14-point comeback with Kinder.
So with
Unbelievable.
a minute 28 seconds to play here in the third quarter, your new score from Greyhound Stadium. Kinder 32, Welsh 16. This one is far from over. I highly expect Welsh to come back and answer here.
Oh, most definitely. With the way that they're playing, I think it's going to. The key is
Sky kick, and they're calling fair catch. Ball is on the ground. And the wind took that one, my friend.
Just held it up. Wow.
Welsh avoided losing the football right again just now.
You're right, Jordy. Looks like we got some cramps. Seeing
Another Greyhound down, battling cramps. We'll step away, Gary. Minute 28 seconds to play here in the third quarter. 32-16, your score. You're watching Saturday football live on Under the Lights. Here we go. Gonna be helped off to the sideline, Gary, battling cramps.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
it's hitting him.
Oh,
hard.
man. Oh.
It's hitting him
He
hard.
falls down at around the 35-yard line. And he's gonna have to get stretched out again. We're Got to step
yeah.
away one more time, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Ready to go. 1st and 10 Greyhounds. Need an answer here. Gonna start off. Quick pass, fires,
Whoa.
and what a play there from number 16 of the defense. Joey Lovejoy coming in, laying the wood, knocking that pass incomplete.
You right, Jordy. That was a dangerous pass. A lot of distance that could have easily been intercepted, but man, he just set up the hit and he could not bring it in.
Guys, got a final score for y'all over in Westlake. Final score: Westlake 50, Rose Pine 6.
Westlake starts the season 1-0, my friend.
Most definitely.
How about last night, Pickering ending the longest
yes.
losing streak in the state? Congratulations to the Red Devils picking up a big win. Hand off up the middle to number 4, and picked up a yard there. Cameron Booley, tough sledding there up the middle.
You right, Jordy. Going back to that Pickering school, wasn't it like a 13-12 ball game?
Yes.
Oh, wasn't that something?
Yeah, 13-12. Gaydon now has a 12-game losing streak.
Wow.
So, yeah. But Pickering has a very favorable schedule upcoming.
Begno gonna call his own number here. 16, oh, baby! Woo!
Wow.
Joey Lovejoy
You're right, Jordy. That
showing
was
his
amazing.
presence here on this drive. Gary, this young man here coming from the cornerback position, making play after play after play. We got an injured Greyhound down,
Cramps again,
battling
Jordy.
some cramps. Fired up out there, a big tackle right there.
You're right. Wow. It'll be 4th down and 9, Jordy.
Gary, do you like the play call there on 3rd down? Give it to your best athlete, see if we can go get you a 1st down. But,
Yeah, but
now it's in a punting situation,
right, Jordy.
and you're down 2 scores.
I think he misread his blocks. I think he went outside. He could have easily cut up and gained a lot more yardage, but he tried to continue going outside, and you had a guy come up and just make a great tackle. So I mean,
do you think that maybe he should have tried to find one of his receivers, that success they were having earlier?
right. Oh, most definitely. But the play call was for him to basically make a move and go, and when he broke outside away from his blocking, you had an unblocked defender come in and just make a spectacular play. So here we go.
I'll tell you what, guys, this game's far from over. We still have a whole quarter left.
Most
A lot of
Like the momentum is on the other sideline right now.
rivalry game like this, anything can happen. You never know.
You're right, but like Jordy said, momentum is all in the Jackets on the Jacket sideline right now.
4th and 9, punting unit, and they sent some pressure there. Romero's going to have a shot here for the return. And Noah's been playing a lot of football here over the years for the Kinder Yellow Jackets. Been starting since his freshman year. Here in his senior year, returning kicks for the team.
You're right, Jordy. Oh, it looks like he might be feeling a few cramps too. He's kind of rubbing his calf. So he's going out there. He looks like he's stretching a little bit.
One of those guys that don't really come off the field much.
Right. That's what
We
I'm
saw
saying.
a guy on Thursday night, Jake, and Mr. Walker, number 4 for Iowa, he didn't come off the field all night either.
No, not at all. And I tell you, speaking of cramps, I mean, there were so many cramps that night from both Iowa and Jennings. It was very muggy, warm, wet and rainy. So.
Here they go.
Look at this young man run the football, Gary, dragging defenders. It looks
Gain
like
of
the
11.
offensive line's starting to take over this game.
Gain of 11. You right, Jordy. And that's the end, I think, of the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 quarters have come and gone here from Greyhound Stadium. 12 more minutes to decide a winner here on Saturday. Week 1. Hold your 4s up, Gary Swallow. Let's go to determine.
We may have a penalty, Jordy. I'm not sure.
So we might have an untimed down here.
I'm not sure. Couldn't tell what they were doing. Oh, yeah, we have a flag on the field right here.
So a flag on the Welsh sideline. The line judge on this sideline, we'll see how the referee wants to approach this. Might be an untimed down. Sideline warning was the call. So that's just going to be a warning.
that's just gonna be
we'll
a
be
warning.
into the quarter, right?
I think so, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's quarter.
Into the quarter. We'll step away when we come back. 12 minutes awaits. 1-0 on the line, Gary.
You right, Jordy. They didn't have to move the ball. It was on the 49, so they're going to move it on the 49 on the opposite side. So didn't have to move the ball that far.
Mama's Fried Chicken. Family-owned local restaurant serving our community and surrounding areas since 1977. That's 47 years. St. Landry Street and Jake Drive in Opelousas, Louisiana. Mama's Fried Chicken. Ask about their party platters for all your game day needs. Drumlets, chicken salads, sandwiches, deviled eggs, chicken tenders, shrimp, and fish. Tell them UTL sent you on by. Ready to start the 4th quarter, Gary. Now it's about finishing, or it's about making a big comeback.
You right, Jordy. Greyhounds their defense has to stand up and get the ball back so their offense can actually get to work.
Start off with a handoff to LaBeouf. He breaks a couple tackles, tripped up, and he almost took that one to the house.
Tell you what, Jordy.
9-yard pickup. Tell you what, he's separating himself here in the second half.
You right, Jordy. It'll be 2nd down and 1.
2nd and 1.
Yards.
Ball lies at the 42-yard line. Quarterback pull this time, number 2, getting around the edge, gets the first down and more, gets a block, and he needs one more block, and he could put his team up 3 scores.
Yep,
And he's in,
touchdown.
Gary. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets, Isaiah Thomas.
Wow, Jordy.
The tiptoe of the ages down the sideline. That's why you do all them ladder drills over the summer.
You right. You are so right. Oh, my God.
And the Yellow Jackets extend their lead here.
And we got...
We got more cramps on the field. And he gets up. He's going to try to walk to the sideline and get some help from 2 teammates here. Man, did Thomas get a block on the outside from Perkins.
You're right. Unbelievable, unbelievable, Jordy. Cramping up a lot on both teams, Jordy, but you know, that's something that we see early every year.
Two-point conversion try coming. Thomas finds Rice. Rice diving effort and is in. 2-point conversion good, my friend. His second 2-point conversion here in the second half.
Jordy.
Gary, your new score
40.
from Greyhound Stadium. Kinder 40. Welsh 16. Hey, I want to give a shout out to my main man on the sideline right now, Mr. Jason Sonye. What's for supper, my friend? I know he's going to cook up something good when we come to Kinder in a couple weeks.
That's right. That's right.
$11:09 to play, 40-16 your score.
Now, Jordy, this is what you have to ask yourself. If you're the Greyhounds, if you're Welsh, how do you respond? How do you respond to this? Do you come back and do you?
You start airing it out, Gary.
You just how do you respond to this?
You gotta get your quarterback. Ball's on the ground and quickly recover it. But you gotta let Beck know just go make some plays through the air the rest of the way.
Correct.
And try to score quickly.
You're gonna have and you're gonna have to go tempo. You're gonna have to be moving, and you're gonna have to just let it go. You know, the key to that is just keep the ball moving and keep it all positive. You can't have penalties and you can't have turnovers.
Yes, a turnover right here could pretty much put this one away. Got to stay clean the rest of the way. Find a receiver here on this drive. You're gonna try to establish the run, and not a bad start to the drive. Picked up 4 or 5 yards. And now I think you got to go tempo the rest of the way.
Right.
You can't huddle the rest of the way.
You have to be gone. You have to be getting to the line and reading it and go.
Second and 5, ball lies at the 30-yard line, 10:47 on the game clock. Begno drops back to pass, gonna throw one in the air, double coverage, and overshoots his intended target. Gary, you're on the short side of the field here. You would think that would be a play caller call if the ball's on the right hash there.
Right, well, I mean, it was there. I think that wind is kind of taking it out.
Took the ball towards the end zone. That's what I said. If you on that right hash right there, come right back to that play call.
Correct.
Third and 5 from the 30-yard line. They go 3 and out right here. Kinder's gonna start licking their chops, my friend.
You're right.
11 goes in motion. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gonna hand it off to the tailback. 18 misses a tackle there, but Roberts is not gonna miss that one.
No,
and that will be 4th down, decision time for the coaching staff. And the decision has been made. You're down 3 scores here. You gotta go. That was kind of a play call here to set up a manageable 4th down. 4th and 3. Gotta have it here, Gary.
This is the game. This is the game. I mean, this is.
Whatever happens here, you gotta let Begno touch the football. And before we get there, Welsh is gonna burn a timeout. We'll take a timeout with him, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in with us here on the Saturday broadcast of Kinder and Welsh Greyhounds. The Zydeco Spice, the longest running women's tackle football team in Louisiana, and the 2023 WFA Midwest Division champions. Dr. Ben tells us that they are currently looking for players 17 and up. No experience is necessary, and tryouts will be held October 12th at 10 a.m. at Lafayette Christian Academy. If you have any questions, please send them a message to their Facebook page or give them a call at 337-290-9986. Penalty flag, Gary. Somebody lined up in the neutral zone or jumped off sides there. And that's going to be an automatic 1st down. Chains will move.
You're right, Jordan.
Welsh needed that badly to extend this drive.
That was pretty much a gimme. Be like, oh man, you know, your defense has been playing not lights out football. Why are you gonna do something like that? That's crazy.
Jason wants to know what's the request when we come to John C. Buck in a couple weeks, my friend. pass fired out to number 19, slips through 2 tackles. Picks up about 7, 8 yards there. And going to be second down. Gary, what's the request when we come to John C. Buck in a couple weeks?
Good food.
Good food? Well, you got one of the best cooks around right there.
You're right.
So
good,
I'm sure whatever he whips up, we're gonna be in for a treat.
Good soft drink, stuff like that. Oh yeah, I'm happy with all of that.
Number 4, Cameron Bully on the carry, picks up a first down, chains will move. It's 1st and 10 from the 50 with 9:48 to play here as the game clock ticks away.
And right now Kinder's content with just letting them play and keeping the ball in front of them and not doing anything crazy. And you know what? I don't blame them. I mean, they've got the ball game under control right now.
You're playing with the lead right now. No one get behind you. Let them catch it in front and rally to the football and make a tackle.
There it is. Keep everybody in front of you. And
Bully gets another carry.
Give them a little bit and tackle them. That'll be second down and about 4.
Looks like a lot of tired bodies on that Kinder defensive side, my friend.
You're right. And like I said, they just keep them in front of them, nothing behind them, and that's exactly how they're playing it. Just keep everybody in front.
Like we said, Kinder's playing to finish. Welsh is playing, they need to catch up here.
Right.
A little shovel pass to number 2. And nice play call there. Chains will move. First down and 10 Greyhounds.
That's a new one.
Yeah, been saving that one here for the 4th quarter.
I guess, man.
But when you're down a tailback and the backup's in, you got to get creative here.
Right.
You score right here. And then see if your defense can go get you a stop, being you're down 3 scores.
You're right.
Begno waiting on the football. There's the snap, gonna drop back the pass, looks, fires.
Oh!
And this one could be laundry on the field, and it is. Penalty flag, gonna be a pass interference call. And that's gonna be a fresh set of downs. 15-yard penalty, first down, Greyhounds. So Welsh, you're doing exactly what you need to do, Gary. March right down the field and try to get points here. They're going to have a golden opportunity set up inside the red zone.
Yeah, Jordan.
Set up inside the 20.
Honestly, you just playing for momentum for next week. You just want to try to get everything working on all cylinders to where you can actually come back and have a decent showing this week, but get ready for next week. You want to make sure that all of these injuries are behind you, and hopefully the cramping situation is not going to be near as bad.
Begno calls his own number. Shifty back here. Couple missed tackles. Tell you what.
He's close. He's going to be close. I think he's going to be a little short of the first down, Jordy.
Tell you what, he could touch it the rest of the way if he wants. Put the ball in his hands and let him go get your 6.
Your best athlete on the field right now.
Second and 1. Bully gets the carry. Picks up a first down inside the 5-yard line.
He was down. He stretched for it and lost the ball, but he was down.
So first and goal from the 5. Greyhounds knocking on the doorsteps. You would think to yourself they might be going a little bit more sense of urgency here.
Right.
Try to keep as much clock on as possible, being down 3 scores. And only 2 timeouts, right, Jake?
I think so.
Correct, yeah. Welsh still has 2 timeouts. Kinder has all 3.
Okay. Begno jumps over the defender, falls forward to about the 3 or 4 yard line. And let's fix this tripod. Picked up a yard, 2nd and goal from the 4. Begnose limping here, Gary, coming off the field.
Yeah.
Not a good sign there.
I think it looks like cramps, Jordy. I hope it is. I hope that's all it is.
With the quarterback off the
Yeah.
field here and the backup entering the game, what says Kinder doesn't send the house here at a brand new quarterback? Here they come, Gary. They're sending the house.
Yes.
Handoff to the tailback, and that one is going nowhere. So defensive staff sees the new quarterback coming to the game, and they get aggressive.
Oh, yeah. All right.
3rd and goal
Hydration.
from the 4-yard line, and we've hit our hydration timeout. And we take a timeout with them, Gary. 6 minutes to play. 3rd and goal from the 4 when we come back.
Yeah, it looks.
All summed up accounting and tax services located at 119 East South Street in Opelousas, Louisiana. Owner Donna Taylor looks forward to assisting you with your financial and tax needs. Give her a call at 337-447-4018 or email her at donna@allsummedup.net. Tax season hours includes January to April, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. or Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then the off-season hours include May to December, Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Fridays, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. 3rd and goal, Gary Swallow. Hydration timeout finishes. What's the play call here on 3rd and goal?
Well, you got your quarterback back in. Was it just cramps, and is he okay? Can he do what he has to do? He's got 2 downs to score.
He has to get a touch in one of these 2 plays here, my friend.
Correct.
Unless the cramps are bothering him, then I would go to number 4 or see if you can go throw a quick pass here to 19 at the bottom of your screen and let him
Correct.
make a move. Here comes the blitz. 3rd and goal, quarterback quick pass over the middle. Oh, he dropped a touchdown pass. And that one's gonna hurt, my friend.
Jordy.
Hit him in the hands, and he ran a beautiful route.
It's
He
like-
was clean in the end zone, secure the catch, and that's 6.
I don't think he was expecting the ball. It hit him. It hit him right there. Oh my goodness.
So 4th and goal. You said this could be the game right here. They don't score. Kinder goes over on downs. And to milk away this clock, need a stand here. 4th and goal. Begno calls his own number. Begno dives for the end zone, and Begno's going to be short. And the Yellow Jackets defense comes up with the biggest stop of the game. Turnover on downs. And Kinder
Wow.
well on their way to a 1-0 start.
You're right, Jordy. That was. Let's look. I think the back went the wrong way.
It could have been a busted
It's a
play.
busted play because he went out and he was expecting at least a fake, or handoff. Oh man, that's so sad for for the Greyhounds. That was a decent drive.
great drive, and it stalls inside the 5. Hats off to that Kinder defense. They've been playing well all game. They showed up when their backs were against the wall right there to give the ball back to their offense. Gary, you're about to see a heavy dose of LaBeouf here.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely.
And that might be a safety, my friend. Let's see where they mark this football.
Oh, at the
inches.
1. Oh, actually inside the 1. Jeez, that's kind of scary.
Hey, Greyhounds still playing. They're pinning their ears. They're putting 9, 10 in the box saying, we got to get the football here. We seen Iota and OC the other night, a fumble in the end zone, and that was the go-ahead score for OC. And they recovered that fumble 120-14, so crazier things have happened.
You're right. You're 100% right.
You don't dare throw the football here, do you? No, you just go
No.
quarterback power, give yourself some breathing room. And when you got a quarterback like him that can break it to the sideline, Isaiah Thomas having a big night here.
Right. Now they got some breathing room now, Jordy. It's going to be about the 8-yard line. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd and about 5, correct?
Yeah, 3rd and about 5, 6 yards.
4:50 to play in this one.
Inside.
Inside handoff. LaBeouf falls forward for pick up a 2, and now you send the punting unit out with the win in your favor here. You let your defense go, make you a stop, and get out of here with a win, right?
Oh yes, there's no doubt. You kick this ball away.
And Gary, I think he's going to take it down all the way to the 1 second mark, and then burn a timeout.
Right.
Make sure he has the right personnel for this punt team. And then you talk to your long snapper. You talk to your punter. You let your gunners know.
Right.
Make sure everyone is lined up on the line. Make sure you get a good snap. Don't panic. If something happens with the snap, try to get it off.
You're right. Timeout.
Timeout, Yellow Jackets. We'll update the scoreboard here.
4 minutes and 7 seconds to go.
And we'll head to one of our last sponsors of the night, my friend. Magnolia May Photography. Mrs. Ariel Guidry Laughlin, a Louisiana-based photographer, specializes in family, couple, and lifestyle sessions. Her photography style is warm, bright, and natural. Candid moments is what she's passionate about during her shoot. Her goal is to always capture the real emotions of her clients as they're with their loved ones, whether it's a family session, engagements, bridals, and more. Give her a call at 337-368-1619 or find her on Facebook to book today. Mr. Brendan Laughlin, UTL team member's wife, proud sponsor of Under the Lights this year. They do get the snap off. Nobody back deep, Gary. And this one's going to take a heck of a roll inside the 40 at the 37-yard line, my friend.
Yes.
Couldn't ask for anything better from the special teams department there.
You're right, Jordy. I mean, they had to go for it. They had to go for the block. And once he got the kickoff, that was just let it roll. And it's going with the wind. So that's once it got up there, it's just a matter of just keep going.
Hey guys, so next Friday, Kinder will be on the road at Iota. Welsh will be back here against Oakdale. So just to throw that out there.
Two big week 2 matchups for both of these teams.
Absolutely.
Very big, yes, sir.
If you're a fan of high school football, that should fire you up.
Most definitely.
Beckno fires in the flats to number 6, and rallying to the football is the Yellow Jackets for a pickup of 1. That was Hunter Hickson on the reception. How big is that drop touchdown a while ago right now?
Very big, very big.
Handoff to the tailback. Going to try to bounce it outside, but number 18 there, Connor LaForgue, having himself a heck of a night on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, you got to think 2 0-1 team, or potentially 2 0-1 teams will meet here next Friday. Oakdale with the heartbreaking shutout loss to Sacred Heart last night.
Coach Aguilar got his team ready to play. Beckno going to roll to his left, sets his feet, fires, and could not find his intended receiver there. Number 11 was the target, Nick Gilliott. And it is 4th down, and Gary, punting unit is out.
Yeah.
And I think
Pretty much conceded.
I think this one is pretty much conceded. And Kenner can just take 3 kneel downs if they want to, or 3 run plays get on out of here with a win.
I think they might need to make one first down, Jordy.
And if you're Kinder, you're feeling good about this one with all the momentum going in Iota next week, and you're going into a very mad Iota team who lost a heartbreaker in the mud to OC the other night. So.
And they sent the house there for the block, my friend. It hits a Welsh Greyhound in the back. Now it'll be down at the 48-yard line. So now it's just a heavy dose of your running game.
Yeah.
Get on out of here healthy.
Yeah.
And go enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Correct.
Timeout on the field. It's Kinder Yellow Jackets. Bernard and timeout. We said we had one last sponsor for you. We lied. We got another one. And this time, it goes to our main man himself. Tiger Rock Martial Arts. Take it away, Gary.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Gary Swallow with Tiger Rock Martial Arts, proud sponsor of Under the Lights. If you're interested in any martial arts training in the Opelousas area, we'd look forward to having you or your children come in and train. We teach men, women, and children of all ages. We start as young as 4. If you're interested in any of these classes, give us a call at 337-948-3433, and we'd look forward to working with you as well as your children to make them a better person all the way around.
Gary, JV has checked into the game here. LaBeouf not on the JV squad, but a brand new quarterback into the game. Some new offensive linemen in the game. Number 3, Isaiah Gregory, is your new quarterback for the Yellow Jackets.
Correct, man.
2:17 to play. Got to start thinking about player of the game honors, Mr. Swallow. Got quite a few to choose from.
Yeah, you got quite a few. We're going to have to discuss that in a minute. But, man, you want to talk about a good all-around performance from Kinder.
A good team effort win here.
Right, all the way around. Yes, sir. And, up until, towards the end, Welsh was in it.
It was a 2-point game, 18-16 at one point.
Yeah, and then, had some misfortunes and everything like that. But, I mean, hey, you want to talk about, a very tight ball game up until, it just had a turnover and everything. It just crazy. It's amazing how things can turn so fast.
Gary, talk about this. It was 18-16 and then 22 unanswered points for the Yellow Jackets.
Correct. And, I mean, they just went off. It was unbelievable. Good to see some of these young guys getting a chance to play a little bit, though.
Number 3, going in the wrong direction.
Right.
That's a teachable moment on film, though, my friend. He's young. He'll learn.
Oh, yeah. The future's bright for both of these teams.
4th down and 12.
Oh, you're going to punt it.
And the punting unit should come out. How many timeouts Coach has remaining?
Coach Corville for Welsh has 2 timeouts. Kinder has 1.
So Coach Reed from Kinder is going to take this one down to 1 second, burn a timeout, and then send his punting unit on for the final time tonight.
Right.
Timeout on the field. Gary, 21 seconds remains. It's that time where we start to give some thanks. I want to thank Welsh Greyhound head football coach Ronnie Corville. I want to thank the principal over here at Welsh High School, all of the administration, Welcome Arms here. Our first time broadcasting the game, and won't be our last.
No, all I can say is great facility, great school, great atmosphere. Thank you very much for the hospitality and allowing us to come and broadcast. We can't say thank you enough. Here we go, punting time.
If anyone's interested, we got a recap show later on this evening. Check us out. We're going to talk a lot of football later on tonight, and this one might be down at the 1-yard line.
Wow.
When you talk about 3 phases of the game, you couldn't have ended it any better if you were a Kinder Yellow Jacket.
Wow.
Down at the 1-yard line. That's just hustle play right there, knowing you play to the final whistle.
That's right. That's right.
Scores well in hand, but a teachable moment right there also
Right.
showing guys are playing to the final until it hits zeros.
And you know, you had some young people in there too. They want to play just as much as everybody else. So, I mean,
Probably one more play for the Greyhounds here.
Most definitely.
A lot of new faces on the defensive side of the football. And they hand this one off, and he's going to be stopped at the 5-yard line. And
that will be
ladies
it.
and gentlemen, final seconds tick away here from Greyhound Stadium. Final score on a Saturday edition of Under the Lights. Kinder 40, Welsh 16. Good luck to both teams moving forward. Gary, final words as we close this one out. Get ready to announce our player of the game.
All I want to say is great job to both teams. You know, yes, Kinder came out on top this one, but let me tell you something. Great performance by both teams. Have a bright future. Look forward to, you know, calling more games with these two fine academies.
Welsh in the Division IV playoff bracket down the road. You know they're going to be a threat when they get in that bracket. And then Kinder in the Division III bracket just raised some eyebrows here this evening.
Most definitely, most definitely. They got, look, both of these teams have some great athletes. Looking forward to seeing what they do in the future.
You wouldn't happen to have the stats, do you? No. Okay.
Good seeing.
So
Yeah.
we'll step away at this time, Garrett Swallow, talk about player of the game honors, and then we'll close this one out. Jake, you have any final words?
Yeah, great game. Very surprised with Kinder kind of running away with this one. Figured this one would be a little more closer, but obviously when you have mistakes, the mistakes Welsh had, and with the safety and all kind of other stuff, just wasn't their day. But I mean, Coach Corville still has a fantastic ball club. He's going to get them make some adjustments, get them right back in. They got a big one here next Friday against Oakdale, and Kinder, they're going to go to Iota next Friday. We got a train passing through. And so, big time win for the Kinder Yellow Jackets, rivalry win. This makes, I think, 2 years in a row they've beaten Welsh. Could be more. Big time momentum for Coach Reed and the Kinder Yellow Jackets. And like I said, we really enjoyed having Welsh having us here. The fantastic facility. These people love their football in this town. This is a true football town, and so is Kinder. There's two great communities, two great fan bases, two great ball clubs just going at it. Gotta love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, player of the game honors tonight, sponsored by Whips Prince, goes to number 10, Logan LaBeouf, the senior. Gary Swallow, the man, he's a man on a mission when he carries the football.
You're right, Jordy. Great all-around performance for everybody. I just, loved seeing him. And when you needed something, you gave it to him. He was just a great asset to have on your team. And you can tell he's a senior. He's like, put it on my back and let's go.
let's close this one out, my friend. Signing off from Greyhound Country. Final score, Kinder 40, Welsh 16. We'll see you at the recap show. For now, my name's Jordan Taylor. This was Gary Swallow and also Jake McCoy. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen.